Education would probably be the last industry that I would ever recommend anyone to go into if you want to earn money. I would simply say you go into it because you believe in children and you want to make a difference and you want to leave a legacy. And nothing makes me more proud than to know that we're going to leave a legacy in this community. And we know the impact that we're going to have on families. And now to see 15 years later with the day school that our own granddaughter is going through that school and the impact it's going to have on her life, like that's why we do it. This community needed a different alternative. It wasn't that the education system here was bad, quite the contrary, it was good. But kids need opportunities that sometimes are different than traditional school. And I think what Letty was trying to do was create something that was unique for our children that ultimately became something for every child. And ultimately that led to what is today Ohana Institute.
Some of the initial challenges that we had to confront in the beginning was space, because we were growing very fast. And it was really hard to find a place around here where you could house, that many kids. So we went from my 2 kids to 8 kids to 20 kids to 30, 40, and eventually 130 kids.
So I look back on my relationship with Letty starting from that time where she really gave me the opportunity to fulfill my own dreams. And you think about it, it's about the children who really ask you what you want to do or what your dreams are. But that's how my first conversation with Letty went.
And then we made a very strategic move. We went and we found 2 of the most valuable people in the industry to help guide us. One was Octavia Viciedo, the superintendent of Miami-Dade County Public Schools, one of the largest school districts in the country. And the other one was Dr. William Bennett, the first education czar for the United States.
Tell me everything that's important to you about this school. What is it that makes it different? What is it that makes it tick? And we were able to group things into 5 different categories. And those categories were that students feel safe and secure, that they were able to have experiential learning, that they were, that it was holistic. Most importantly, that the children were able to love themselves and love how their minds worked and what was interesting to them and what their passions were, and also to love others. We're very much a community-centered school. We care about our community, we give back to others.
We've obviously, as a small school, we've always had to lean on funding, and because of that, we've always looked to the community for support, and we've done that through fundraising events and activities. But in addition to that, we've also looked to businesses. One of the things I'm really proud about is the collaboration we've had with Florida Power and Light, and they've put a significant amount of money into Ohana Institute through our conferences and events and other things like that. So it's a great collaborative partnership. We also work with Space Florida. Space Florida, we're the only private school in the United States that Space Florida works with. Space Florida deals with everything that goes into space. And they've been a great partner and collaborator, and that draws other people's interest to want to give funds to what we're doing.
It was really exciting when Kaplan, North America is what our umbrella company is now, came to us and really wanted Alan and I to consider them as a purchaser, as a partner. And of course, being the mama of all of these children for years and years, I was very hesitant to do that. So it took me a little bit of time, and they came to visit, and they really connected with all of the vision, the mission, all the 5 pillars, everything we do, they connected with us on that.
So after the Institute, it is evident that we also needed to go down into the younger grades.
I started thinking we can do a school for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, and so Ohana Day School became a vision that we had.
When Letty had this belief from the parents that this was the need to create it for the younger students, parents were coming to us and saying, there's nothing for my 3-year-old, my 4-year-old, my 5-year-old. What do we do? Well, Letty's like, I think we build a school.
We wanted to create an environment where students could learn. 3, 4, and 5-year-olds are the most prized possession of any family, because that is those years where you can really mature a child and get them on the right path for their education. And so by introducing them at those early grades to reading and math and to even just basic social skills, you can see a child actually grow multiple grade levels. So by the time that they're in first grade, or by the time they're even in kindergarten, they're reading, writing, and learning at a much higher grade level. And so that was our emphasis, was to create an environment, not that would be a day school, but that would, for a pre-K where we just babysat, but that would be something that kids could come and really learn and actually grow.